学习是一生的课题，与江老师一起上课，遇见更好的自己。江老师上大师班。
Всем привет! Вместе с Ян。以上是俄文的。Hello， 大家好，我是江老师。因为你们知道，在这个 Masterclass 这个企划大师班企划里面，渐渐越来越 international。大家有没有发现，我们现在有各国语言的大师班？那这一堂呢，就是俄文的。没有开玩笑，因为我会讲俄文，就是刚刚那一句，就是大家好，我是江老师。然后这一次的大师班呢，特别找了国立台北教育大学的一位教授，叫做 Nikolai。Nikolai 教授呢，他就是俄国人，然后所以为了要给俄国人听听我所诠释的俄国音乐，特别挑选了一首俄国作曲家的曲子，就是史克里亚宾的 OP42的第5首的练习曲。然后这首曲子非常的困难，我们现在就来听听看这首曲子好像长这个样子。因为我现在还没有练好，这个真的很难。我先给你们看一下谱，我跟你讲，不好意思真的是不好意思，你看一下，不好意思，乌漆嘛黑，黑漆嘛。我自己本身就非常喜欢史克里亚宾这个作曲家，然后他的曲子里面呢充满了各种性欲。但是总之呢，他就是有信仰一些神秘宗教，所以在他作品里面常常会听到一些神秘的色彩，还有他会描绘人、爱情这些之间的纠葛。听起来好像有一个样子呢。听起来好像不错呢，没有，我就只会弹前面6个小节而已。然后我跟你讲，后面万马奔腾，我试试看。1个月以后到底会怎么样呢？尼克莱教授，等我，我要去找你了。
Hello, Dr. Nikolai. Nice to meet you. My name is Sunny.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I played this piece for 1 month. It's really hard.
Yeah, let's see.
I do my best.
Okay. beautiful.
I'm so nervous. How to say good in Russian?
Очень хорошо.
Очень хорошо. How to say bad?
Очень плохо.
Очень плохо. I want to ask one question before this class. It's about, I feel really intense about my muscle because I have a lot of the same. I cannot release my muscle. What can I do?
But you know, actually, the right hand is easy in this piece.
So this is not important in this piece, my right hand.
Comparing to the left hand.
Okay.
Did you know why?
Why?
Because Scriabin overplayed his hand.
Yes.
And then he always put this kind of crazy, difficult left hand.
史克里亚宾他自己的那个右手被他弄到坏掉了，所以他写的东西常常是左手是稍微困难一点点的。所以这首曲子虽然我觉得右手非常非常紧绷，但是老实说，其实这首曲真正难的蛮常是在左手的部分。
Let's talk about general idea
Okay.
of this piece.
Okay.
So what do you think it's about? What is this?
Oh, maybe it's about what type of
Okay, let's imagine the meaning directly from this music. What kind of music is this? Like peaceful, relaxing, or super excited? And...
Oh, some part is so romantic.
But in general.
Maybe very yes.
So this means excited.
We need to know this piece composers means to feel exciting.
Yeah, I think it's very important to read some indications by the composer. Tempo, character.
I'm so sorry.
And then you can understand better which tempo to choose and which mood. Of course, you can understand this directly from music, but composer already gave his idea. It's also important to choose correct tempo, because if you play it too slow, then it will not sound too excited. So the secret of good tempo choice is like everything should feel comfortable.
So do you like my tempo?
Yeah, your tempo is totally fine.
Thank you.
Let's imagine some bird cannot fly, like it's trying. The melody is this. And higher, like first is do, and then mi, and then try to make different sound layers. It's like easy. Melody is like top priority, number one, and then middle voices. And then the left hand is the softest. And in this case, I would suggest to practice slow tempo to make sure you did these details 100%.
老师说的是这一首曲，它其实有3种不同的层次，然后非常的困难，就是在开头这个部分，它最上面的主题只有这个是它的主题，然后但是我把中间的音弹太大声，所以就没有办法分辨清楚到底主旋律是在哪里。然后再来是左手音非常多，但是它要非常小声，所以练习的时候就是像刚刚老师做的，就是慢练的部分，然后你才能听清楚你到底有没有把每一个东西的层次做得很好，然后再来加快这样子。然后这谱上的渐强渐弱都可以再做得更明显一点点。
It's much better. Yeah.
Thank you.
And let's discuss about another thing.
Okay.
About Scriabin personality.
What happened about his personality?
Well, it's just, I believe that music and composer like are really connected. It's really important to know a composer's personality to play their music.
Strange person. He liked the mysterious ideas, right?
Did you know that he was a classmate of Rachmaninoff?
Oh, sorry, I don't know. 他跟他们林诺夫是同班同学。
Difference between Rachmaninoff and Scriabin is just incredible. It's totally different, but they studied together. Scriabin, he just tried to discover some new worlds, and at that time, his old teachers didn't accept that. Rachmaninoff was so much more popular.
Yeah.
But nobody understood this kind of music.
Also, you're so strange. I don't understand what.
Yeah, and like they criticized him so much, and
So you are no famous.
he was even kicked out from the composition class. And if Rachmaninoff graduated the conservatory with both gold medals, pianist and composer, Scriabin only as a pianist. And Scriabin, of course, he knew the situation and he was really sad. Plus, he didn't have so brilliant technique as Rachmaninoff had. and tried to really get better technique and overplayed his hand. And doctors said that he would never recover, and he was desperate. And you can see a lot of desperation in his music, but his personality is kind of proud. Like he didn't want to accept that he would never recover, and he recovered and became more and more excited and angry about this. And you can hear so many proud intonations in his music, like flying, take off. And at that time was very popular idea to see the space stars. At that time people still didn't fly there, and he was like super excited about this. And what I mean is there is not enough take off in your phrasing in this place.
So I need to.
You play it very human, very normal.
Sorry.
A little bit like Rachmaninoff style.
Okay.
Imagine
Actually
like
super
your
exciting.
spirit take off and you fly somewhere.
The space.
May I try?
The sky.
So I would accelerate.
No problem.
You can practice separately. Forget about left hand, because left hand should not bother you to get your ideas. The most difficult part is not these technical difficulties, but to make this really excited phrasing. And yeah, let's go to the end.
Okay.
And because there is no slowing down indication in this piece, energy is still the same, but you just
Same
the
tempo,
distance
just-
just become longer and longer. That's why it becomes softer. But otherwise, it will sound too predictable. Yeah, I think this idea is really good. It's like a video and the screen becomes gradually black and disappear, but not like stop officially. Yeah. Yeah. I would not even slow down here.
So no slow down here.
This is different layer. So this is melody, right? Finish here. But this is far away thin, like. It's not music for human, not about human. This is about different worlds. Yeah, unpredictable, like super fast, sudden things change one to another. Yeah, and then it's the same, it's okay, yeah. I would suggest to try not to jump so high.
Okay.
Because when you jump too high, like it's more difficult because you need to spend more time to arrive back. Plus, if you fly too high, then it's time to play and you will attack so much the keyboard and the sound might be unpredictable. But may I try, like if play slow, just close to the keyboard. To stay inside of the keyboard, no matter you play staccato or not staccato. Okay, let's jump here. Let's discuss. It's good, but I would make your phrasing even longer.
Okay.
We didn't really do these things, but it's very important. It sounds really proud.
老师说的是说呢，就是在这一段的时候，就是有一些很重点的一些音我没有注意到，是一些巧思的部分，然后应该要让它听起来右手的旋律更加的，就是在不同的层次之上，然后我现在试。
Let's try. Okay, it's better, but I have one more idea about rules of rubato. This beginning of this phrase is A, end of this phrase is B.
Okay.
Inside of this, you can count 5 plus 5, and it will become 10. But if you play 5 plus 5, it will sound boring, because it means you play even.
Yes.
Important thing is to start on time A and to finish B on time also. It's really important to make micro movements, because there is a risk. Many people very often move this B later, earlier, and they lose their tempo.
So if you steal the time, you need to...
Yes, exactly. It's like counting, not chaotic rubato. Just follow your feelings, because it might be incorrect. I need time here. I will play this faster. I played faster, but then result is the same. I arrived on time. Can make mistakes still, but if you do many fantastic things, still will be very high level.
老师说，如果这一整个段你想要做一些 rubato， 它就像是 A 走到 B， 所以你这中间要怎么样去调配，怎么样走这个路？你既然加起来都一样是10分，你不能多，你也不能少的话，表示你要偷用的时间你就要还回去。如果你自己需要加快，你后面就会有慢的地方。所以等于是说，我在这个地方我找到一个很重点，我希望去放大它、拉宽它的时间，我需要用多一点时间的话，它的前面或者是它的后面，你就需要加快一点。
Already better. And the last thing about this place.
ありがとうございます。老师我会说日文，老师太太是日本。ありがとうございます。
And the last thing, try to not lose any melody, because sometimes you mix sound layers. You can practice slow and make sure your melody is far away from your accompaniment.
Oh, okay.
Like much more loud.
Much clearer. 老师现在把中间的音故意弹大声。老师刚刚说呢，确保你的主旋律的这个音的音量跟它的整个清澈度要跟你所有的伴奏形态都不一样，它这一个就会被非常明显的投射出来。中间的声部的音其实也是需要故意去听见它，所以第2次的练习就可以故意把中间的那个声部弹多一点，让你提醒你自己知道说这个和声的架构还是这样子来的。
So much better. But your forte could be more.
More forte.
No, I mean the quality, not the level of sound, but quality.
How to play?
I think you can
forte.
more relax. Can you imagine
质感
you exercise like you do something?
Oh, okay.
Not.
Muscle.
Yeah.
I got muscle.
Like somebody push your back behind. You use fingers too much. Don't use really fingers.
所以老师现在说的是，我整个后面为什么会听起来那么紧？然后我需要有更好 quality 的声音的话，就是我的力气等于要放进去，所以我不要这样卡住，这样力气都下不去，然后感觉要用身体的力量放进去钢琴里面。
And also you can even right here crescendo.
哦，我们老师说他可以做渐强，然后我刚刚在上课前跟他聊，我说不可能。
I press pedal. And then I silently press other key. You press more far away. And this part going down to press this key.
Yes, I know.
Like vibration. Because you open all.
老师说要压到其他的键，你是用这个肉。Hard to use.
Since you practice for some time, it will become your habit. So then can you just try to play this fortissimo together? And like imagine somebody. Yeah. Like more relaxed.
Yes.
More full. If you play in a concert hall,
Yes.
it will cover the
It's
whole.
much better quality.
Try to keep longer, everything longer. Don't jump up. Pedal will not help you. It's like lazy hand technique.
他说这个叫做懒惰的手技巧，懒惰手收，就是感觉不要。非常谢谢 Dr. Nikolai 今天教我们很多弹琴，我真的觉得超级重要的技巧。结尾的时候想要听就是教授弹一点点东西。Which piece you wanna play?
Maybe Rachmaninoff Prelude.
How big is your head? It's unfair. I am what kind of person?
Excited.
Beautiful?
Of course.
Cute?
OK，